Okay, I have not done one of these videos in quite some time. The lovely Millie, aka Bad to the Brow, she approached me and asked me if I wanted to do a eyeshadow BYOP collaboration, and I was like, yes, because it's Pokemon themed. Because we've both been playing Pokemon Legends ZA, and it's actually really fun. I really have not enjoyed a mainstream Pokemon game in quite some time. Enough yapping. I wanted to at least showcase the other color stories that I did, so here is a screenshot of that, and I just need my phone open so I can reference my color story. I don't know if I'm going to talk about the other ideas that I had, but I'm also not done with the cover that I want to do yet, but I will dedicate some section to that. Anywho, I really like this color story because it seems kind of cool and a little bit different than what I would normally go for. And it was kind of hard to narrow this down, but I really like the dragon one. And I don't know if you know this about me, I was a dragon and dog / wolf girl growing up. So I have always loved dragon Pokemon. Definitely some of my favorite Pokemon are dragons, and obviously the dogs. So I don't know why when I look at this palette, partially because when I put together the color stories, I generally don't differentiate between shimmer and matte. But for some reason when I look at this, I really just see so many great matte eyeshadows. But I think I'm going to try and figure out what I want to make shimmer and what I want to make matte. And immediately, I know I want to pull a red from Vamp from Bella Beauté Bar. Now, I don't know if I want to do Salvatore or if I want to do Hello Brother, because the red that I picked is a little bit deep, but not quite as deep as Drained. Oh, here it is. And I think, I don't know, Immortality could work, but I really want to wear Salvatore, I think, because that is just a beautiful red shimmer. And I'm just going to preface this, I am so sorry if I'm out of frame. My camera does not have a pull-out viewfinder, but I'm going to try and work with what we got. So I'm going to put that potentially out of frame for now. And to be honest, I really want to use Eternal as well, but I feel like I used that in a different BYOP recently. Well, actually not recently, but the last one I did on here, I did use Eternal, but it's just this beautiful blue-gray color that is just stunning. So sorry, I have to pull that one out too. And we might end up changing it, but we'll see. Between Pixie Ring. As I'm looking at this, it's quite gray in my color reference. But I'm going to pull out Pixie Ring also from Bella Beauté Bar, as well as Periwinkle, because I think that would work really well. And I don't know why, I think I'm also going to pull out Changeling as well, because I don't quite have a color that matches up to this. Well, hold on. Well, I definitely have to pull out Winterwoods. Oh my gosh. I feel like I could generally make most of the looks using Bella Beauté Bar, but I do want to try and switch it up a little bit. Okay. So I do have more Bella Beauté Bar eyeshadows in here. And I don't think I quite have a green that is quite that apple green, but I might end up using Radioactive, and this is from No Pores collection. But, okay, I thought I had more eyeshadows in here, but I forgot. I did kind of clean it up a little bit. And here is my other, I'm not sure, well, it says Denzel Draws, but my aunt got this for me at a anime convention that she went to. And let me see. I believe this is Blue Bonnet from, yes it is, from Quicksand Cosmetics, and I really like it, but as I look at it, it might be a little bit too big to fit in the palette that I have. So I am going to pull it out, but we'll see if it will fit in the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to put all the singles in. I do really like the colors in here. I just don't know if there's quite a shadow that I want to use in here. So I think I'm going to set this aside for right now. And this is just pretty much all shimmers as well. I don't think so. There are some beautiful eyeshadows in here though. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't know. And here is another palette that has a bunch of shimmers in it. Oh, you know what? I do have this Mon Professional shadow that could work really well for that kind of neon green that I was talking about. It is a little bit similar. I don't know if I've ever swatched these side by side, but they have like similar look to them, don't they? And this is Blazed Venom. Let me see what other, I have this, I really wanted to use a pink matte for some reason, but I might end up doing a pink shimmer. And it is pretty light, like almost like a cool tone pink. Might actually do this kind of peachy color. This is Callisto from Terra Moons. I also have Celestial Petal from Terra Moons as well. This one is a little bit more blue on me than it is pink, which is, I like that, but we'll just set it aside just to kind of see. I'm really scared to stack all my eyeshadow palettes right here because I'm afraid I'm going to knock it down. And I don't need that kind of mess in my life. Wow, I keep forgetting I don't have like this cool toned pink that I really want like in a matte eyeshadow. I don't think. Or if I do, I don't know where it is. I'm sorry, my collection, I really need to just like commit to buying a big palette like this, but I never do, and I feel like it would make my life so much easier, but anyway. Or maybe I just need like a mega palette that can hold everything in one spot. This blue that I have, I feel like I only have that in a shimmer form, and this one is honestly a bit more teal than what I was thinking. We'll just pull it out. I'm making myself a really big mess, aren't I? And this is, I believe, a Shroud Cosmetics single. Rip to Shroud Cosmetics. I miss you every day, babe. And, okay, here's another palette. This is more bits and bobs and mostly purples. Wow, I don't have... I put together this color story and I really don't have truly, like, anything like it 100%. But you know what? That's okay, because we don't need things to be 100%, do we? But I'm going to take this black eyeshadow. God, I don't know if I have anything like that purple because it's so vibrant. Like, I don't even think I have that in shimmer form. So I might have to make a compromise somewhere. Let me see. You know what? It's really not at all what I was envisioning. What I believe this is Love Has No Boundaries from Touch of Glam Beauty. Ooh! Oh my God, I wasn't paying attention. This is Hollow Me Mine, also from Touch of Glam Beauty. Let me see, we have Dewdrops. Pretty, but I don't think I have, but I don't know if these are really doing what I have envisioned. Oh, and then this is the empty palette that I'm planning on putting everything in. It's dirty. I won't clean it. This is Magnetic Mineralia, and if you're like, what is in there? That is a travel palette that I made. I knew I had some other eyeshadows in here. They are pretty. I just don't think there's anything in here that's really follows the color scheme that I have in mind. Oh, wait, we have Witch of the Wildflower. And you know what? This is more purple than I was envisioning, but I think it might do for what I want. And actually, I say cool tone, but hold on. Let me put that back because I don't think that is what I want actually. Let me see. I might have it in Gingerbread Bakery. Oh, it's not that cool tone though. It's pretty light. So I don't think that is what I want. Let me see. This definitely doesn't have it, but I do just want to look at it. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to actually use the black from this one simply because I want to have a nice diverse... Oh, come on. Because I like when the BYOPs I make really make use of a bunch of different shadows from my collection. I can't get it out for some reason. Like, I know it's magnetic. It's just really stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we have Coalescence from Bella Beauté Bar. I took some of the shadows out. You know what? Well, Dawn is not quite cool tone, but is in that, like, I don't want to say tone, but like maybe the kind of pink that I was roughly thinking about. I think I will at least set it aside. And we have Bizarre Botanicals. Wait a minute, Spider Mom. It's very bright though. It is very bright and very pretty, but maybe it will work. Or Voodoo Lily. Let me just see if I can take it out. And I did go with a smaller palette this time because I did want to do something bigger initially, but when I thought about it more, I'm like, I think I'd rather do a smaller palette again. Wow, I am picking a lot of matte eyeshadows. So you know what? For that really dark, well, not dark, but that purple color, I might end up using corpse flower. I think that could actually work with what I have in mind for that. These are the colors that we're working with, and I did end up pulling a couple extra purples just in case the vibe matched a little bit better. And I need to pull up my reference photo. Okay, what's the best way for me to showcase? So I'm gonna keep pretty close to my placement blue right here. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with this teal because I feel like this kind of blue teal reminds me of salamence. So I'll put that right there. Maybe we'll end up switching it out. And then eternal navy blue. Oh my god, I can't grab anything. It's embarrassing. What else? We got this purple. I still feel like I don't have the right purple for this, but you know what? That's okay. And this is Serenity from Dandelions Cosmetics. Red. Red, red, red. Right here, corpse flower. Green. I think I'll try Bella Beauty more, and then pink. I feel like only having like 3 shimmers is like a little bit crazy, but I kind of dig it. But at the same time, I just want to see what these configurations look like. I feel like it's kind of crazy to have the shimmers in this like L shape, but that's okay. I feel like that's a little bit more cohesive than with the teal. But I feel like the teal's a little bit more fun. Oh, I like that actually. I think I'm gonna do that. My god, be careful. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Love Has No Boundaries there. I feel like that's kind of fitting actually. What is that? But I do want like a bright blue. Do, 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 do. Actually, let's see what this looks like again. Sorry, I'm just like doing this silently because I'm just kind of looking at these configurations. Wait, I already did that one. No. Immediately no. But I do kind of want to use this color because I don't want everything to be like multi-chromes. But I do like how this looks matte actually. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it matte. I think I like how this looks, and I'm obviously gonna do like a look with it at a bare minimum, maybe 2 looks, and then if I feel like it's not working, I'm gonna move things around. But at the very least, I will at least put in eyeshadows. Okay, what do we think? I feel like this looks really good. Oh wait, I forgot. I was maybe gonna do, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna switch out Blazed Venom because I do like it. Oh, where did I put my tool? Oh, I was sitting on it. But I think I really want to make use of the newer shadow a little bit more. So, and you know what? Even though I put down that really bright green, I feel like tonally this just kind of like makes a little bit more sense. But okay, I'm really excited. I don't know if I'm going to film a tutorial using this, but I do at least want to show you the kinds of eye looks that I get out of this palette. But this is my dragon type inspired eyeshadow palette. Let me know what you would change, or if you had like a favorite configuration or what. And I think it would be really fun to do different BYOPs based off the different Pokemon types. I had a lot of fun making this. I have not put together a BYOP in so long because I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit taxing to pull eyeshadows in and out all the time, but you know what? It's really fun being able to play with color. And this is the palette all swatched out. I did each color twice except for the pink one, but that is because I accidentally had micellar water on my fingers still, and that kind of got in the pan, so love that for me. Thematically, I really feel like we're giving dragon type. I feel like for this first look, it's a little bit colorful for a dragon, but it kind of reminds me of a Noivern. I was gonna say Garchomp too, but as I looked at the colors of a Garchomp, I feel like the pink just kind of throws it off a little bit, but I don't know, just kind of elements of that sort of navy and then a red, but obviously pink in this case. So I feel like it kind of fits the theme in that regard. This one I felt so much like a Salamence just because of the heavy red and the actually maybe more like a Shelgon, which I did pick for the cover to do for my art because I feel like it's kind of an underrated dragon Pokemon, but I kind of feel like Shelgon is happening in this look, just because of the kind of muted purple going on, but then the bright red and the purple remind me a bit of Salamence. And for my reference for the cover, I don't remember where I saw this picture of this like ancient Mew drawing, but I don't know why it just like suddenly came to my mind. But I really wanted to emulate that in a cover because I felt like that would be so cool and fun. And of course I had to feature Shelgon just because, like I said, I feel like it is kind of an underrated dragon Pokemon. Like I feel like in that line of Bagon, Shelgon, and Salamence, most people are going to pick Salamence as their favorite dragon Pokemon, which is totally understandable because it's such a cool looking Pokemon. But yeah, I don't know, I felt like I wanted to like emulate this picture of Mew, and I really like the blocky art and sort of like ancient style, so to speak. But I also really didn't want it to be offensive in any way, so I feel like this kind of generic sort of block style kind of avoids anything controversial. So yeah, that was my inspiration for this, and I normally don't have like my image like thought out like that so quickly, but I don't know why. Like I just, when I was thinking about what palette I wanted to do and I was drawing a bunch of different sketches, I was like, okay, these are getting a little bit complicated. And then for the dragon one, I was like, oh my gosh, I just have to do something like Ancient Mew. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Millie to reaching out and asking me to collaborate. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had fun. See you next time.